Hey guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of that line because all we do on this channel these days is Warframe anyways. It's that time of the year again. Big updates, significant changes. It's gonna take a while for me to cover all of the exciting new stuff. Let's put an asterisk in front of exciting just to be safe. To no one's surprise, the melee nerfs are here. Melee mod nerfs to be exact, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. You guys need to know what these nerfs are, especially if you've been maining melee like every other Warframe player really. So let's get right into it. Remember Berserker? Of course you do. Well, it doesn't exist anymore, technically. It has now been renamed to Berserker Fury with what I feel are the most significant changes out of all the mods we'll be taking a look at. Going from plus 30% attack speed on critical hit that would stack up to a maximum of 75% for 24 seconds to plus 35% attack speed on melee kill, and that is important, that stacks up to 2x for a duration of 10 seconds. Also, as its name suggests, Berserker Fury can no longer be stacked with any of the other Fury mods. While I don't think this mod received a hammering like Meme Strike or Covert Lethality did, the fact that it now triggers on melee kill instead of critical hit might make your builds feel a little inconsistent. I haven't tried it out yet, but that's what I fear the most. Anyways, let's move on to the next mod. This one's gonna be pretty easy to understand for you guys. Blood Rush is going from plus 60% critical chance per combo multiplier to plus 40%. It's just a straight nerf. No changes to the way it's calculated or anything as far as I know. What the devs wanted to achieve with this nerf is to make red crits a little harder to hit. Some exceptionally high CC weapons should still be able to red crit with just Blood Rush alone, but most other weapons will now need buffs from other sources like arcanes and or Warframe abilities to pump out red crits consistently. Finally, this nerf I feel is gonna trigger a good chunk of the player base, and that is a straight downgrade to Condition Overload's damage output, going from plus 120% melee damage per status type to plus 80%. No more having to read comments pointing out how retarded you are for picking Primed Pressure Point over Condition Overload, even though IMO PvP still had its merits. Now after the nerf, according to DE, Condition Overload is almost as good as Primed Pressure Point. It probably depends on the weapon, so Condition Overload is not made entirely useless or anything, I believe. The devs just made one powerful mod less powerful to make the less powerful mod, Primed Pressure Point, seem more powerful in comparison. I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel about this one down in the comments. Honestly, I expected worse, but I also, and you'll have to forgive me for this, feel like these changes alone aren't enough to shift the arsenal divide. Yes, I'm aware of the new gun arcanes, really want to check those out after this. The Berserker change might actually turn me away from using that mod in future builds because I see a potential consistency problem, and I'll try to explain what I mean to the best of my abilities here. If melee is meant to be a supplementary or side weapon for close combat, then it only makes sense to pick something that hits hard and fast. That may be a little difficult to achieve after this new update, but if you had to choose one and sacrifice the other, given the nature of Warframe, I'd take a fast weapon that hits light over a slow weapon that hits hard. It just doesn't feel good to bring along slow weapons for a capture run, if you know what I'm saying. But of course, all of this is just speculation really. It heavily depends on the weapon type, stats, playstyles even. I just haven't had time to try out these mods with my own builds. You guys though, probably already have, so I'd appreciate it if you'd be cool enough to share some of your own opinions down in the comment section below. Well, time to go and grind hard for the next day or two. No, that's not a grind hard squad pun. If you're new here and love the bad jokes, please watch this important message. You see that channel logo down there? Go ahead and tap or click on that. It'll take you to the channel page. Once you're over there, have a quick look around, and if you vibe with the content, please do consider subscribing. If you do actually subscribe, thank you. Also, you might want to hit the bell icon too, because otherwise YouTube gets to decide what videos to stuff into your feed, because YouTube thinks it's smarter than you. Don't let that bot win. There's also a private Discord server you can join through Patreon from just $1. That's like what a can of soup costs. And I need many cans of soup every month. Not addicted or anything, I swear. Please, help me.
You should watch these. They are great.